Hello YouTube. I wanted to make a video about one of the things that happened to me during my pregnancy, and that was low protein in my placenta. I mentioned it before in my 34-week video, and I said I would make another video explaining exactly what happened and how I found out. So here's my video. So I believe around the 13th or 14th week, I'm not too sure exactly when, I took one of those tests that they take the blood out of your finger, and it's like 4 little circles, so it's like the quad test. So I took that, and I also had an ultrasound done, and I guess in my next doctor's appointment, I asked, my doctor, like, is everything okay? And she's like, oh, I'm not going to be able to explain it to you, but your next appointment, we'll have you see a consultant, and I was kind of wondering, like, okay, I wasn't thinking about it as much. I just thought, okay, maybe it's just somebody else that wants to explain to me what's going on. But once I got home, I looked at the prescription that they give me, and I'm just like, but why do I need to see a consultant? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, if everything is okay, you're telling me everything is okay, then why do I have to see somebody that's different? So I ended up calling the clinic a few days later, and the lady told me, I'm not sure why they put that there, but, we'll end up letting you know as soon as we find out. And I told her, I was like, listen, okay, one of the things that they tell you is do not stress during pregnancy, because it's bad for you, it's bad for the baby, and that was the one thing that was going on every single day. I was stressing. I was thinking about, oh my God, what's going on? I was going on Google, and I was, getting all these different responses, as in, like, the baby can come out with Down syndrome, or, some other type of abnormality. And in my mind, I'm thinking, like, I really need to know what's going on. So I told the nurse, I was like, listen, if you can please do me a favor and have, someone call me and tell me that, what's going on, because I can't sleep, I can't think, I'm crying. I'm telling, me and Arturo are torn about this because we don't know what's going on. This is not just about us anymore, it's our baby. So she said, okay, fine, we'll have somebody call you. So a few hours later, I get a call, and it's from this lady, and she's telling me that she's a high-risk pregnancy doctor. And she's like, your quad test came up normal. There was only one part of the test that came out that it was abnormal. And she's like, the good part about it is that if it would have came up all abnormal, then it would have been something bad. But since only one part of it came out abnormal, she said that it only meant that we might have a smaller baby. So she said, don't worry about it, just try to relax, and we'll talk to you the next time I see you. So she didn't say too much. So I was still in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's not telling me something, and I had to wait another month to finally be able to talk to her and actually go to the doctor for my next appointment, because my appointments were every 4 weeks. So finally this day comes, and I'm so nervous, and Arturo's telling me everything's going to be okay, just don't worry about it. And of course I'm going to worry about it, because, I suffer from anxiety already, and it's like, we're talking about our little girl, and mind you, I know that he was nervous too, and he was scared because, we vented to each other about this situation. So this nice lady, the high pregnancy risk doctor, came to talk to me and Arturo, and she told us that, I had low protein going to the placenta, which meant that the baby wasn't getting enough protein. So she said if the baby was to be born 6 pounds, instead she'd be born 5 pounds. So there is a risk of her being smaller. I asked her, I was like, so does that mean that she's going to have any abnormalities? And she said that no. But, then again, it's like with any pregnancy, you just never know. There's always a chance. But she said everything's going to be fine. I just need to be monitored more frequently for her growth. So, you know, I did get, you know, the good part of seeing her more frequently than other pregnant ladies in the doctor's office, because, you know, I had to monitor her growth, so I got to see her more, and I got to have a whole bunch of ultrasounds. So I was excited about that because I love to see her. So that was the good part about it. So right now, well, the last appointment that I went to, which was August 8th, I believe, they told me that she was 3 pounds 15 ounces, almost 4 pounds. So I'm hoping that she's at least 5 to 6 pounds when she's born, at least. So let's see how that goes. But as far as I'm concerned and the doctors are concerned, everything seems to be going really fine. So now I just have to wait until my next doctor's appointment. I believe I'm going to have the cultures done, because you're supposed to do them around 35 to 36 weeks. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, I'm praying to God that everything just comes out normal and everything continues to be okay. That's the only thing I ask for, and we'll see how it goes. So for anybody out there that's having, you know, their own questions, and, you know, they seem to be having the same problem with the quad test or something like that, don't hesitate to ask me any questions. I mean, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I can tell you that Google is not going to help. Not every pregnancy is the same, and not all the results mean that it's towards you too. So instead of going on Google and getting all nervous and stressed out and not being able to sleep and just thinking about the worst, just save yourself that, and, you know, just let time take its course, and you'll see that everything will be okay. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions or do you want to see any video topics, please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to make a video. Okay, bye!